What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check it out, man. Look, here come another one of these video games that we can already see the writing on the wall. This thing is going to be a huge problem when it finally drops. I'm talking about Marvel's Black Panther coming up soon from Electronic Arts, EA. And it has to do with the people that are making it, all right? The people that are making it, it's like you see the bad moon rising, all right? I see the bad moon rising. I see there's trouble on the way. All right, that's basically what this game is looking like right now. It looks like it's going to be a whole lot of trouble. You remember the original story? We started hearing about this. Marvel's Black Panther developer admits to discriminating against white people. All right. And you remember this chick right here, Danny Lalanders. All right. She's the one that came out and said, oh, you know what? White people. Yeah, I don't always feel safe around white folks.
I have a team of 21 right now for Validate. It's a pretty big team. It's a crazy big team for indie games. But who is your team? Validate has a team of mostly all people of color. We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me. And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something may be okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
Yeah, so that was her. And then now you have a senior writer for the upcoming Marvel Black Panther game. She wants a shirt that claims most gamers are bigots. And I mean, that is just an absolutely wild statement, y'all. Most gamers are bigots, and I'm a writer for this game. It's like, I'm scratching my head like, well, why are you talking about your audience like this? Why do you hate your customers like this? Why are you in this profession if you're saying that, well, you know, I'm a senior writer for video games and most gamers are bigots? So basically she coming out and saying, you know, my job is to make entertainment content for bigots. That's what her job is. Like, why don't you just quit? Why are you still doing this job, a senior writer? All right. And look, here's where it all stems from, all right? It starts, of course, on Twitter because that's where everything goes down. Smash JT put this post up. Activist attempts to work in the industry. She openly admits to hating most of the people comprising it to continue to push the message. Exactly. Like, why are you working in this industry? Go, get lost, do something else with your life. Why are you sitting in the industry working for people, making content for people that you legitimately say you hate? All right. Unless you love bigots for some reason. All right. If that's what you're saying. But anyway, it isn't working. The harder she tries, the worse it gets. Why is she still here, you ask? She's found her passion. No, not gaming. Waking up every day trying to force an ideology on the masses. It's what she lives for. And she hates that we all see it. Now, of course, he's talking about Alyssa Mercante. All right. Who else? All right. Who else would he be talking about than Alyssa Marante? And she said, I don't support all gamers. Most of you are bigots. That's what Alyssa Mercante is saying about gamers. She is saying most gamers are bigots. Now, that was followed up by this person, Mozerlam, currently learning Japanese, says this terrible narrative director / senior writer for EA also hates gamers. All right. And they're talking about this post here. Somebody responded to Alyssa Mercante saying, need this on a shirt. And that's Alexa Ray Corriea, who, when you look at her layout, she's a writer, narrative designer, and professional yapper, it says behind this thing, for video games, TV, and lit. Now senior writer, Marvel, EA's Black Panther, plus secrets or whatever. All right. So you combine this person who says that most gamers are bigots. All right. You already know where that line of thinking is going. You couple this with the other chick, Danny Lalanders, the Danny Lalanders that is afraid of white people or whatever the hell it is she talking about, got a problem working with them. You combine those two elements together, plus who knows who else is working on this game. It's going to be a hot mess. The storylines, everything about this game is about to be a hot-ass mess. Do you really think that this game is going to come clean? It's going to be dope? Of course not. All right? You got two boneheads like this working on it? And look, I guarantee you, okay? I guarantee you that if this game fails and nobody goes out and purchases this game, nobody's looking for this game, if this thing fails, I I guarantee you they're going to say, well, you know what? Nobody went to buy this game because it's a black, protagonist or some shit, right? Like, yeah, nobody bought the game. These bigoted gamers, clearly, see, we proved it, right? I'm making games. Most gamers are bigots. And then the game I made for Black Panther, nobody bought it because they're all bigots and they don't want to play as a black man. That's basically what's going to happen. Oh, just watch that be the narrative. Then, of course, Alexa, she got to lock her shit up, all right? She got to lock her shit up because everybody started giving her the blues. You already know. All right, she was getting the blues. She can't face the music, can't face up to the words that she put out there. She refuses to be held accountable for her nonsensical statements. All right, give me a shirt that says most gamers are bigots. She had no problem typing that up. But then when the heat came down, protected post. We got to lock it down. We can't let these people go at me. I refuse to allow that. It's ridiculous, man. But yeah, this one guy right here asked the right question, all right? Why the hell do these people go into this field, all right? This guy, Jock Straps, all right? Which is a great question. It's a really good question. This person, this said here, generally the same reason game journalists become game journalists because they failed in their primary ambition to become important and influential in regular journalism / broadcast media / films, so must instead settle for a subcategory, kind of like the comic artists who started drawing comics in Marvel in an attempt to actually break into the MCU, LOL. Yeah, that's what they're doing, man. A lot of these guys, it's like, you know what? I didn't make it in the thing I'm trying to make it into, so I'm going to do something different. Weevil said they don't just go into the field. They are placed here with one clear objective: dismantle everything. They are not saying the insane things they do just for the hell of it. They say these things with the purpose to sow division, to create chaos amongst people, and to bring about radical behavioral changes. They want us fighting and distracted while their leaders work behind the scenes to create safety and security. Their safety and security. That's a very good point. All right. A lot of these guys, listen, all of this stuff is agenda. There's an agenda behind everything that goes down. And it's important that everybody understands that and that we continue to unearth it and basically say what Weevil is saying right here. Weevil hits the nail on the head. All right. It's all about the chaos. Because in chaos, what did what's the name say? Littlefinger, chaos is a ladder. So they're gonna use this chaos that they're creating to kind of, sow the seeds of division, number one, but then also grab little pieces of power here and there wherever they can, right? We saw all of this stuff going down through these various movements, whether they were Me Too, Black Lives Matter, etc., and so forth. All right. People use all of this chaos and all of this energy to slowly but surely get a DEI position into every major Fortune 500 company that's out there. So everybody got to have a DEI chief when none existed before this. Like, why do we need a diversity chief? Why do we need a CEO of diversity? Like, it doesn't make any sense, And the reason is because, this is an opportunity for folks to gain some power, all right? And slowly but surely start planting those seeds, all right? That's a good point by Weevil. Yeah, this guy, Dark Tech Observer, like the Joker meme, it's not about money, it's about sending the message, always, all right? It is always about the message these days. We want the entertainment, they want to push a message, they got an agenda, all right? It's like the kid who everyone hates that shows up and ruins everything. You still let him play to be nice, but he only wants to play so he can destroy the ball and ruin the game for everyone. There's those people as well, all right? Those people are the most frustrating folks because, again, they don't really have anything of their own. They don't have any real goals or life ambitions of their own that are deep and personal to them. The only thing they want to do is destroy everyone else's joy. That's what Alyssa Mercante honestly comes off to me as. Somebody that just wants to shit on your happiness. Oh, you're happy? I hate your happiness. I'm coming to shit all over you and hate you, even though it has nothing to do with her. She could easily just walk away and go on about her business, all right? But they won't. They won't just leave us the hell alone, all right? The nerds was sitting over here doing our thing. We was cool. We was happy. There was nothing wrong, all right? And then we said, hey, all right, let's just open it up to everybody, all right? No gatekeeping. Hey, everybody can come in. We are a welcoming bunch, And then they just descended upon the entire nerd culture and just ripped it to shreds. So now we got all of this chaos going on and things that people used to never care about. Comic books and video games. Nobody ever cared about that shit. That was our little corner and we was cool. Gotta start gatekeeping once again, man. We got to get back to that because they want to be creators but aren't hot enough to sneak their way up in the movie industry. Yeah, no, real talk, man. Real talk. Yeah, I don't think anybody is going to be looking to smash this chick all the way up. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. Real talk, man. Anyway, I don't know, man. To me, this whole thing is just kind of disgusting, man. The fact that this person claiming the folks that she's working for, which are the fans, all right, which are the gamers, to say that they're all bigots, well, then stop working, all right? But as we see, they have a whole different agenda in play, and they want to use all of this chaos. They want to create all of this confusion and sow all of these seeds of division, all right, in order for them to gain even more power. See, that's why you need us. You need us because we're going to be your answer to the bigots. That's basically how they look at that. We're going to answer the bigots and we're going to fight the good fight. All right. Most gamers aren't bigots. I won't even say a few gamers are bigots. All right. The vast majority of people are just normal people going about their day. All right. But these jackasses want to come in there, create confusion, create all kinds of division. And then by doing so, they take a little bit of power here, a little bit of power there. Next thing you know, you got CEOs of diversity and equity and inclusion and all kind of other nonsense that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. This stuff is just going to keep going until we start pushing back. I don't know if this Black Panther game is going to make it, you know. Eventually, this DEI stuff is going to get phased out of entertainment, but it's going to take a minute. You know, it's going to take a minute because that's just the way this thing is built up, all right? But you guys let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.